drawing is so bling.
This is a Lladró sculpture. Even if you had never heard of Lladró before, you've probably seen it somewhere. Maybe in your childhood home. The delicate finishes, handmade flowers, light pastel colors. But what is Lladró and who started it? Back in 1953, there are three brothers, Juan, Jose, and Vicente Lladró. In order to earn some extra money, they started making porcelain vases for their local market in Valencia, Spain. One brother sculpted the pieces whilst the other two focused on decoration. By 1955, they started creating porcelain figurines. What began as a cottage industry part-time family business quickly gained popularity as demand grew. Word spread of the quality and finish that Lladró was able to achieve that other porcelain makers could not emulate. This is the glazed porcelain with the soft pastel colors that we are so familiar with. The brothers first decorated their porcelain pieces utilizing the traditional method. The result was great, but the brothers aspired to achieve softer, delicate pastel colors, and this technique of firing wasn't cutting it. Vicente Lladró, the youngest brother of the trio, overlooked the firing technique from the very beginning. Through research, Lladró introduced the revolutionary single firing method, which replaced the traditional approach. Through the new method, Lladró was able to achieve a higher quality of decoration. This innovation aided in defining another hallmark of the brand, the characteristic pastel tones. The subtle palette of greys, blues, pinks and tans garnered global recognition. The attempts of many artisans to replicate Lladró's iconic color palette resulted in the boom of the iconic pastel hues the world is familiar with today. Don't think for a minute that classical porcelain is all that Lladró does. In the 1970s, earth tones appear everywhere. Along with the start of the Earth movement and the first Earth Day, saw the rise in natural and organic tones and materials. Lladró responded to the world's desire to connect with nature and began producing more grès pieces that incorporated brown natural hues. In the 1990s, this was the start of Lladró's production of large complex scenes, usually involving their signature handmade flowers. It was at this time that collections began being showcased at museums and cultural pieces were developed into more ornate and intricate forms. Evolving over time, in the 2010s, Lladró collaborated with contemporary artists like Jamie Hyon, Gary Baseman, Paul Smith, and Hen Kim. Together they rebirthed porcelain, bringing in modern texture, patterns, and expression. Today, Lladró creates lighting, homeware, sculptures, and jewelry, among other product categories. Working with global designers such as Masa Wonders, Naoto Fukusawa, and Nishido Studio. From modern sculptures to chandeliers, even sacred deities, and your favorite hero, and so much more. Get your own piece at formfluent.com, or if you're in Sydney, come say hi.